Morning sun is unauthorized. It's too bright for a room this cold. I'm staring at the space where you used to lie, counting all the stories we never told. I try to get up, I try to be brave, but my shadow is heavy and my feet are like lead. I'm drowning in a shallow, quiet wave of all the I love yous I should have said. The coffee's getting cold in a chipped ceramic cup, and I'm just waiting for the courage to look up. But the ceiling is a mirror of the way I feel inside, with nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide. I'm falling apart, just missing you. The sky is a shade of a darker blue. Every brick in this wall is a memory of us, and I'm watching the always turn into dust. I can fix a broken window, I can mend a torn sleeve, but how do I fix the hole you left when you had to leave? It's a slow motion shatter, breaking the heart, just missing you and falling apart. I walked to the park where we carved our names, but the tree has been pruned and the ink has bled. It's funny how the world stays exactly the same while I'm losing my mind in the things that you said. I heard a song on the radio today that sounded like your laughter in the pouring rain. I had to turn it off and look away because the melody was just another word for pain. Is there a map for the lonely? Is there a light for the lost? I'm paying the price of loving you only, and I never knew forever had this kind of cost. I'm a house with no windows, a bird with no wings, just the ghost of the joy that your memory brings. I'm falling apart, just missing you. The sky is a shade of a darker blue. Every brick in this wall is a memory of us, and I'm watching the always turn into dust. I can fix a broken window, I can mend a torn sleeve, but how do I fix the hole you left when you had to leave? It's a slow motion shatter, a break in the heart, just missing you and falling apart, one piece at a time, one day at a time. I'm losing the rhythm, I'm losing the rhyme, I'm just falling, I'm just missing you, I'm falling apart. I still keep your number at the top of my list. And I haven't moved the coffee cup your lips last kissed. The calendar is stuck on a Tuesday in July, before the hello turned into a long goodbye. I walk through the grocery store and see your favorite brand, and for a split second I'm reaching for your hand. Then the cold air hits me and the reality sets in, that I'm living in a now where you have never been. They say that moving on is the only way to heal, but they don't understand how heavy ghosts can feel. I'm a museum of a life that we no longer lead. I'm the last person left with a story to read. 'Cause I'm holding on to a memory like a lifeline in the sea. It's the only thing that's left of what you used to be to me. I know it's just a shadow, I know it's just a ghost, but it's the only part of you that I get to hold the most. I'm keeping the fire burning in a house that's made of your outline to quiet down the pain. I'm lost in the used to be. I'm drifting out to sea, just holding on to a memory, 'cause it's all that's left of me. It's 2026 and the world is moving fast, but I'm a broken clock that's anchored in the past. Talking way too loud, you look so light and easy, like you shed a heavy skin, while I'm still wearing the sweater that you used to wrap me in. I wanna be happy for the way you found your peace, but I'm terrified that letting go means my heartbeat will cease. Is it love or is it habit? Is it hope or is it fear? To keep the ghost of you so dangerously near. I'm a collector of the what ifs, a sailor of the why, building a temple out of every last goodbye. If I let the memory fade, if I let the colors go, then you really be gone, and I can't let that be so. Just holding on to a memory, 'cause it's all that's left of me. I'll stay here for a while, the light of your smile, and the way that you looked, and the way that you breathe. I'm not ready to leave, I'm not ready to be just a person alone without the memory. I'm still holding on. Still holding on. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. I used to turn the volume up to drown out all the noise, but now the radio is just a ghost of your voice. I'm driving down the highway where the signal starts to fade, but I can't escape the choices and the mistakes that we made. Every minor chord that strikes, every cello's lonely bow is a map that leads me back to the things I didn't know. I tried to change the station, try to find a faster beat, but the rhythm of my heartbreak is the only thing I meet. The lyrics used to be just words, just rhymes upon a page, but now they're like the bars of a cold and iron cage. I never knew that poetry could cut so deep and true, until every single syllable started sounding just like you. Now I hear you in the sad songs, in the weeping of the strings, in the hollow lonely melody that every stranger sings. When the singer hits that high note and his voice begins to break, I feel the ghost of every single breath you didn't take. It's a symphony of sorry, it's a chorus of goodbye, a soundtrack for the tears that I'm still learning how to dry. I can't find a single silence where the memory isn't blue. I hear you in the sad songs, and it brings me back to you. There's a piano in the corner playing our song out of tune, underneath the cold and silver light of a January moon. I remember how we danced when the music felt like light, before we turned the volume down and walked into the night. Now the bridge is just a warning of a love that's lost its way, and the outro is the feeling of having nothing left to say. I'm a record with a scratch, skipping over the same line. I love you like a prayer I can't resign. Is there a song without a shadow? Is there a verse without a sting? Is there a way to stop the echo of the bells you used to ring? I'm living in a playlist of the things we couldn't be, and the harmony is missing because you aren't here with me. Turn it down, please turn it down. I'm tired of the way your memory sounds, but even in the quiet, even in the dark, I can hear the rhythm, love of your fading heart. The song is over, but I still hear you. Yeah, I still hear you. world didn't stop when you walked out the door. The clock kept on ticking, the rain kept its pour. But I was a statue, a glitch in the scene, caught in the always and the might have been. They say that it's over, the book has been closed. The fire is ash and the garden is froze. But nobody told my heart how to quit. It's still holding the match, waiting to light it. The us that we were is a ghost in the hall, a shadow that lingers, a name on the wall. But the feeling didn't leave when you took your key. It just sat on the porch, waiting for me. 'Cause I loved you after the end of the world, after the white flag of surrender unfurled. When the credits were rolling and the screen faded black, I was still standing there wishing you back. It wasn't a choice, it's just something I did, living in a love that the timing forbid. Yeah, the story was finished, the message was sent, but I loved you after the forever was spent. I see you in 2026, looking happy and new, with a different life and a different view. And I'm proud of the person you've managed to find, even if it's the version that left me behind. I don't call your number, I don't haunt your street. I've mastered the art of the bitter and sweet. But every I'm fine is a lie I still tell to the part of my soul that's under your spell. Is there a name for a love that survives the death of a dream and the parting of lives? It's a hollow devotion, a beautiful sin, to be loving the place where the never begins. I'm a soldier of silence, a keeper of ghosts, loving the person who hurts me the most. 'Cause I loved you after the end of the world, after the white flag, a surrender unfurled. When the credits were rolling and the screen faded black, I was still standing there wishing you back. It wasn't a choice, it's just something I did, living in a love that the timing forbid. Yeah, the story was finished, the message was sent, but I loved you after the forever was spent. So go on and live, go on and be free. Don't worry about the shadow of me. I'm just the keeper of a flame in the rain, a master of longing, a student of pain. The book is on the shelf, the ink is long dry, but I'm still on the page where we said goodbye. I'm still loving you after the end. I stood in the corner of your brightest days, just a shadow dancing in your light. I had 1,000 things I wanted to say, but I tucked them away in the dead of the night. I watched you fall in and out of love, like a book I'd already read through. I was the hand you didn't have to reach for, because I was always a step behind you. My heart was a heavy, locked up room, and I carried the key in my palm. I was a storm hiding under the surface, while I promised to give you the calm. Oh, I loved you in silence, I loved you in vain. I swallowed the I loved you in silence. You tell me your secrets, you tell me your fears, and I'd offer a shoulder to lean on. I was the dry ground for all of your tears, the person you knew you could dream on. But every good night felt like a goodbye, and every best friend felt like a lie. I was screaming your name in the back of my mind, while I left all the evidence buried behind. Now I see you with him, and you're glowing like gold, and I'm holding a story that's never been told. It's burning a hole through the chest of my shirt, the kind of forever that's hollow and hurts. I had the chance, but I waited too long. Now the silence is turning into this song. Yeah, I loved you in silence, I loved you in vain. I swallowed the fire and drank down the rain. I let every I love you die in my throat, while I watched your ship sail away from my boat. It's a lonely legend, a secret to keep. The mountain is high, the valley is deep. I lost what was never mine to begin with, 'cause I loved you in silence. So I'll take this feeling and walk to the shore. I won't let it ache in my heart anymore. I'll whisper it once to the wind and the sea. I love you, now you're finally free, and I'm still here, quietly. In the silence, just the silence. I'm looking at your picture through a haze of regret, at the version of us that I haven't lost yet. I know I said words that were sharper than knives, cutting through the fabric of our beautiful lives. Now the silence is mine, I can't seem to climb, and I'm begging for a compass or a spark of more time. I'd give anything now just to take it all back, but I'm standing in the smoke on a burnt out track. My path was a wall that I built way too high, and now I'm shivering under a cold open sky. I'm whispering I'm sorry to the four empty walls, waiting for a shadow that never quite falls. Is it hard the back of a bus, and I feel the ghost of the forever in us. I won't know the more and fall at your feet, but the air is too heavy and the distance is deep. You've got a look in your eyes like the light's gone away, and I hate that I'm the reason for the dark and the gray. I'm a king of a kingdom made of ashes and salt, realizing too late that it was all my fault. It's easy to break, it's so hard to mend, to find the beginning at the face of the end. I'm a vessel of it and should have been too. Just a minute or a when, still looking for you. But the apology is stuck in the beat of my chest, a secret that never will let me find rest. If hearts could apologize, mine would be on its knees, begging for the mercy that the winter won't freeze. It would tell you it's hard, it would tell you it's wrong, it would sing you a different, much kinder song. But a heart doesn't have a voice or a tongue to face all the words that ever strong. So I'm left with this hate that I can't disguise. Oh, imagine the grace if hearts could apologize. They would say, I'm sorry, over and over, until the world turned green again, until I could hold you. But my heart is just a muscle breaking in the dark. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. If only you knew, if hearts could apologize. The top drawer of the nightstand is getting heavy with the weight of the things I never said. I've got 1,000 pages filled with I'm sorry, and come back home dancing in my head. The ink is smudged where the salt hit the paper. The stamps are dry and curling at the edge. I'm still standing on the cliff of our goodbye, while you've already jumped off the ledge. I write your name until my fingers ache, building a bridge that I know is bound to break. It's a conversation with a shadow on the wall, a desperate cry that makes no sound at all. They're just love letters I never sent, full of the forever that we never spent. A gallery of ghosts in a cardboard box, a key that turns but never finds the locks. I'm pouring my soul into lines you'll never read, sowing the harvest but burying the seed. Just a mountain of paper and a heart that's spent on love letters I never sent. I wrote about the way the kitchen looks at midnight, and how the coffee tastes bitter on its own. I told you about the song I heard on the radio that made me realize I'm truly alone. I fold them into planes and watch them fall in the middle of the floor against the hall. It's a library of longing, a museum of pain, a silent prayer for a flower in the rain. Should I take a match and let the secrets burn to the ashes of the lessons I refuse to learn? But if I let the fire take the words away, I'll have nothing left of you at the end of the day. They're just love letters I never sent, full of the forever that we never spent. A gallery of ghosts in a cardboard box, a key that turns but never finds the locks. I'm pouring my soul into lines you'll never read, sowing the harvest but burying the seed. Just a mountain of paper and a heart that's spent on love letters I never sent. To the girl who left, to the man I was, to the us that died just because. I'll write one more tonight, and I'll tuck it out of sight. I still love you, signed, the one you left behind. Just another letter ever sent. We've got the chemistry, we got the history, the kind of pull that defies all gravity. When we're in the dark, we're a perfect light, two souls reflecting in the middle of the night. I look at you and I still see the home, the only harbor that I've ever known. but the walls are shaking and the roof is thin, and the world outside is demanding to come in. We've got the passion, we've got the heat, but we can't find the rhythm for our walking feet. It's not a lack of feeling that's tearing us apart, it's the miles between the logic and the heart. 'Cause love was never the problem, baby. We've got enough of that to drown the sea. It's the how and the when and the where we're going. It's the timing and the truth that we're both knowing. We can give our lives, we can give our all, but we can't stop the seasons from their inevitable fall. It's the hardest thing to realize when the day is done. The love was never the problem, we just aren't the one. I see the I love you in the way you look away, in the things you do, but the words you can't say. We're two different languages trying to rhyme, two ticking clocks that are out of time. You want the mountain, I want the shore. We're fighting for a peace that's already a war, and it kills me to know that the fire is bright, but it's burning down the house we built tonight. If love was a bridge, we'd have crossed it by now. If love was a prayer, we'd be taking the vow. But love is a ghost in a machine that's broken. It's the loudest word that's ever been spoken, but it's not a map and it's not a cure for a life that we just can't endure. When the day is done, that love was never the problem, we just aren't the one. So keep the I love you in a box on the shelf. Go find the version of your beautiful self. I'll always adore you, I'll always care. The love is still living, it's always there. But never the problem. The problem was us. Yeah, love was never the problem. Kept the porch light burning through the winter, and left the key beneath the garden stone. I practiced every word I say to make you stay, while I sat here in the dark all alone. I saw the seasons bleed into each other. The autumn leaves turn into white and gray. I held my breath so long it started hurting, just waiting for the wind to blow your way. I thought that patience was a holy thing, that if I stayed the bells would finally ring. But time is a thief that doesn't care for grace, and now I'm just a ghost in an empty place. prize for the lonely, no right for the wrong. Just a heart that waited too long. I see you now, you've got that look of wonder. A different life, a different kind of smile. And I realized I was just a chapter while I was writing down the miles. I saved a seat for you at every table. I saved the best of me for someone who was gone. Now I'm standing here with arms full of nothing, wondering how the world kept moving on. They say that love is worth the sacrifice, but they don't tell you about the frozen ice that settles in your blood when you realize the sun is never gonna rise. In the eyes you spent your whole life dreaming of, I died waiting for a lopsided love. Tracks to the rust, and then maybe one day theirs crumbled to dust. I reached for your hand, but you'd already gone. I was still in the night while you moved to the dawn. There's no prize for the lonely, no right for the wrong. Just a heart that waited too long. Just a heart that waited too long. As we stood by the edge of the park, the city was breathing, but we were both numb, just two silhouettes in the dark. You reached for my jacket, you pulled me in close, but your touch felt like winter on skin. I was looking for us, for the one I love most, but I couldn't find where you had been. There was no shouting, no breaking of glass, no bridges were set on fire. Just the heavy weight of the minutes that pass and the snap of a high-tension wire. Oh, it was soft, it was sweet, it was tragically kind. The kind of mercy that leaves you behind. It didn't taste like a beginning or a spark. It tasted like ghosts and the cold in the dark. I closed my eyes and I tried to hold on, but when I opened them, you were already gone. The final surrender, a turn of the eye, and the weight of a kiss that meant goodbye. Now it's 2026 and the world's moved along. I've mastered the fine and I've stayed pretty strong, but sometimes the rain has a certain scent that takes me back to where the forever went. I can still feel the ghost of your lips on my own. The softest I love you before letting go. Like a beginning or a spark. It tasted like ghosts in the cold in the dark. I close my eyes and I try to hold on, but when I opened them, you were already gone. A final surrender, a turn of the eye, and the weight of a kiss that meant goodbye. My lips still remember the shape of the end, the break in the rhythm, the break in my friend. No slamming doors, no reason why, just a kiss that meant goodbye. Yeah, goodbye. We were the ink that refused to dry, the brightest streak in the midnight sky. I had the blueprint, I had the ring, I had the song that I wanted to sing. We were building a porch for our old age, skipping ahead to the very last page. Everything felt like a settled stone, a kingdom of two on a angel throne. But the foundation cracked on a Tuesday night, with no major war, just a loss of light. I saw the distance start to grow in your eyes, like a slow motion sunset in paradise. Oh, we were the champions of the long run, the ones who could still dance when the music was done. We were heartbeat away from the gold, a story that everyone wanted told. But the always we promised turned into not yet, then the meant to be turned into regret. A beautiful dream that we had to trust, until almost forever turned into dust. Yeah, almost forever was us. I walked past the house that we almost bought, and I choke on the boast of the battles we fought. The garden we planned is an overgrown mess, like the yes in your heart you turned into less. It's the almost that kills me, the nearly that stings, the weight of the future and the ghost of its wings. We were 99 miles down a 100-mile road before we buckled under the load. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that we just someone who used to know you. Oh, we were the champions of the long run, the ones who still danced when the music was done. We were a heartbeat away from the goal, a story that everyone wanted told. When the old ways they promised turned into not yet, and the meant to be turned into regret. A beautiful dream that we had to trust, until almost forever turned into ghost. Just an hour left to go, just a breath left to take, but the almost is all that it took to break. I look at the photos, I look at the stars, they were almost the sun, and we're just fading stars. Almost forever, it was almost us. We almost made it, didn't we? I'm standing in the wreckage of the promises we made, picking up the pieces in this cold and lonely shade. You walked away so easily, like I was just a ghost, but I'm still tethered to the heart that I love the most. My friends all say I'm crazy, they tell me let it go, but they don't see the roots beneath the winter and the snow. I've tried to find a version of myself that's finally free, but every road I take just leads you right back home to me. I'm a house with no windows, a bird with a broken wing. I'm the hollow, silent echo of the song we used to sing. You took the light and left the dark, you took the us and fled, but I'm still keeping every word that you ever said. 'Cause I'm broken, but I'm still yours, like a wave that's always crashing on the same old shores. I'm shattered in fragments, I'm a mess upon the floor, but I'd do it all again just to have a second more. For me, it's an ocean that I'm trying to survive. Your memory is the only thing that's keeping me alive. I know I should be angry, I know I should be strong, I should find a brand new rhythm and a brand new song. But my heart is a stubborn thing, it doesn't understand why you're not the one who's holding on to my shaking hand. If over means it's finished, then why am I still here, living in the shadow of a love that was so clear? I'm a masterpiece in ruins, I'm a cathedral in the dust, and the only thing I recognize is the ghost of us. 'Cause I'm broken, but I'm still yours. Like a wave that's always crashing on the same old shores. I'm shattered into fragments, I'm a mess upon the floor. But I'd do it all again just to have a second more. You can give your heart to someone else, you can change your name, but the fire in my spirit is still burning with your flame. Yeah, I'm ruined, I'm a tragedy, I'm bleeding through the pores, but I'm broken, and I'm still yours. So go ahead and leave me, go and be happy. I'll stay right here in the pieces where it's safe, where you still exist. I'm a mess, I'm a wreck, but I'm yours, always yours. Broken, but still yours. Only yours, only yours. The suitcase was open, like a wound on the bed, with the weight of the things that we never said. You packed up your sweaters and your favorite books, avoiding the gravity of my broken looks. We didn't scream and we didn't fight, we just sat in the kitchen in the low yellow light, and the air was heavy and the clock was slow as we reached for the end of the only road we know. You'd think a finale would be a crash or a flame, but it was just you softly speaking my name, and the way that you tremble when you touch my face, like you didn't want to leave this hollowed out place. 'Cause even goodbye felt like love in your arms, a beautiful tragedy, quiet and calm. The way that you held me for 1 second more before you walked out through the frame of the door. It wasn't bitter and it wasn't cold, it was the saddest story that's ever been told. A final I'm sorry, a soft take care. Yeah, even goodbye felt like love was still there. I helped you carry the last of the boxes, while the ghost of our forever watched and walked us to the curb where the engine was idling low, and the rain started falling just for the show. You adjusted my collar and went back a If I just asked, you might stay for the night, but we both knew the ending was finally in sight. How do I hate you when you're still so kind? How do I leave all this mercy behind? It's easier when there's a fire to burn, but you left me with lessons I don't wanna learn. You broke my heart with a gentle hand, and that's the one thing I can't understand. Cause even goodbye felt like love in your arms, a beautiful tragedy, quiet and calm. The way that you held me for 1 second more before you walked out through the frame of the door. It wasn't bitter and it wasn't cold, it was the saddest story that's ever been told. A final I'm sorry, a soft take care. Yeah, even goodbye felt like love was still there. Still feel where your hand used to lay. No slamming doors, no bridge set on fire. Just the soft, dying notes of a broken choir. It hurt so much because it was real, and even goodbye had that forever